Alright, welcome to another Throwback Thursday. Today we are taking a look at Titan's Return, Broadside. He is a Voyager class, he is a Titan Master, and he looks pretty good next to his Triple Changer buddies. So, since we got him in robot mode, we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. There is Sandstorm. And there's Springer, and he looks pretty good with the three of them. I have them up on the shelf together, and they look really good together. I like the way they look. As you can tell, he is Voyager class. There's a good size comparison for you. So, alright, moving on. Thanks, guys. Alright, quick feature while we got him in robot mode. He's got this. It turns here, and, turns right there. But you can put these down if you like that better, and if you want those back up, you just push right there, and he pops those back up. He comes with translucent blue gun, where you can have his Titan Master buddy sit right there. And speaking of which, here is his Titan Master buddy, Blunderbuss, I think is the name. Molded plastic, no paint on the face. Arms are on ball joints, a little bit tight. Legs move up like this, and he's got knees. And again, he can sit in this or any other Titan Master vehicle, gun, accessory, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so transformation-wise, we're going to go through his strong transformation first, and then through the weaker one. And you guys already know what I'm talking about, but moving on. Fold into fists like that. Oh, you can have his little shoulder flaps up like this if you want. I prefer them down, so that's just my preference. Alright, moving on. So we're going to turn him around. We're going to take this entire piece and fold it this way, and it should clip in. Again, like this. Let's take these wings, fold them in like so. I'm going to rotate the legs, fold down the feet like this. We will peg the feet together, and then these panels will fold up like that, and the wings will tab in here, and there's a tiny little hole right there that'll plug in. It's tiny though, so it may take a few times to get it lined up properly, but alright, you'll do the same on the other side. Yeah, there's what I'm talking about. Get that lined up just right. That one went in. Okay. The fins here are actually facing a different direction than what they originally were. I'll talk more about that in jet mode. So we'll fold the fins like this. There's another piece right here. You fold under. I may have to get a tool to get these out. They are really frustrating. So there are these stands. That one came out okay. Okay, good. They came out okay. Okay, great. That stands right there. And there is his aircraft carrier mode. We'll take a look at it from the top. Alright. Autobot symbol right there. Runway right here. 36 right there. He comes with these tiny little plastic versions of the aerial bots in their jet mode, and they can be plugged in various places. Here, etc., all over this. I don't have those down. They're still in the box because they are super tiny and I will lose them. So, there's his aircraft carrier mode. Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. The control tower, you flip this up, you flip this up. there's a control tower. Sorry, forgot about that. My bad. There's his control tower. Okay, great. So moving on. Blunderbuss here. The gun can be pegged in. I don't want to mess up the stand, so gun can be pegged in midway there. You take Blunderbuss. He can stand on any of the Titan's Return pegs for the Titan Masters. Not that one because of the stickers, but yeah, any of the pegs like so. Alright, this part opens up and can become a little seat for him. Fold him up like this, chunk him in there. He can sort of ride on the aircraft carrier that way. Alright, so I'm going to set him to the side. I'm going to take off his gun, and we're going to go through the jet transformation, which is the weaker of the three molds, and I will talk about it more when we get to it. So fold the tower back around like so. We're going to flip him over, fold these stands down. This panel right here will flip under like that. Alright, these panels will fold out like so. You can, extend them however, like that. There we go. Let's fold that down. We will unclip the legs, come back around. A lot of flipping back and forth. Sorry. That way. Okay. Turn them around again. Fold the legs this way. We're going to fold these wings all the way out, and these up to about here. Then you're going to bend the legs slightly, and there is a slot right here that plugs into a panel right there. A lot of red on the crotch plate there. But it'll peg in there. You fold that, and then you fold the foot around like so. Does it peg in? I think it pegs in. Let me look. Yeah. It'll peg together like this. I'm kind of rushing it. I apologize. So it's not really pegged in securely, but you get the idea. Like that. I try to make these videos short for you guys. I don't want you to spend too much of your time listening to me ramble on. So I try to make these videos fairly short. The Rodimus video was pretty long. You can go check that one out. The Power of the Primes Rodimus. But alright, so here's Titan's Return Broadside in his jet mode. And the cockpit opens up. You can put Blunderbuss in there and close the cockpit. Alright. Also, the gun can peg onto the crotch plate like so. And that makes it a little better, but not great. Alright, so let's talk about the jet mode. First and foremost, the fins were facing the other direction, and I popped them out and switched them around. It's not too difficult to do if you want to try it. Excuse me. Okay, and it's not. This is not an aerodynamic jet in the least. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. The arms fold down like so. I'm always forgetting one step in these transformations. Folds down like so, and my background is coming apart. That's not good. The Trypticon box might have had it, guys. I might have to get a different background. But different story altogether. Okay, so the arms fold out like this, and then there is the jet. There's the proper jet mode. I apologize for that. Again, a rush mode, and I'm forgetting things. So, my bad. The wrists don't peg in anywhere on the back. That's unfortunate because his wrists just kind of fall out like that. That's unfortunate. But now I want to talk about it because I read an interview with a Hasbro executive who said that they hate it. They hate making triple changers. And the reason why is that they always get the robot mode and one of the vehicle modes to look really good, And then the third vehicle mode is just kind of, oh, whatever. And I think that's what happened with this, is the design team or the design guy or whoever, they were like, okay, I've got the aircraft carrier, I've got Broadside, and then here's the jet. You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna let it go. Whatever. So I think that's what happened with this one. Is it's just one of those times where they were like, we got the first two, the third one will just have to do. Ugh, ship it. Fine. There are some fan modes that you can do. You can extend the legs like so, and that helps it a little, not a lot. You know, it helps it out a little. Again, the arms don't peg in anywhere. Or, yeah. So, but there's plenty of fan modes out there that you can look at and fiddle around with him and do what you want to do. So, I'm going to get him back into robot mode so that we can talk about articulation a little bit. The fins here have to be a little bit extended like that so you can get him balanced if you want to switch him around. I definitely recommend switching them around because, as you saw, it makes the aircraft or the jet mode look a little better. Not great, but a little, because it's a, you know, it's one of those things they just had to let go. So bring the arms back up, elbows, etc., etc. And while I'm putting him back into a robot mode real quick, I just want to say I haven't been doing this very long, but I've gotten some really great compliments from you guys, and I want to say thank you for that. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. So thank you for the compliments. Please keep watching. You know, I hope to get better. I hope that, you know, my equipment gets better and the reviews get better, so thanks. Okay, articulation before we wrap this up. We got elbows, we got swivels at the elbow, we got the arms that go out to here, we got a rotating shoulder. That can be a little hindered by the wings if you don't get them out of the way, apparently. Okay, rotating shoulder, nothing at the waist. Legs come out to here, they go back to here. They're a little inhibited by the panel, but you can manipulate that to get it out of the way if you need to. Alright, focus, come on. Alright, upper thigh swivel, and 90 at the knee. The feet go up and down on this hinge because of transformation, but nothing side to side. Let's get him out of that creepy scarecrow pose. Alright, so there's Titan's Return Broadside. I recommend the figure, it's cool. You know, it has a weak jet mode, sure. Maybe you can finagle it, do what you want to with it. But I still recommend it. It's fun. It looks great with Sandstorm and Springer and those guys. We will have to see what Siege Springer looks like with him. I don't know how that's going to be. We'll just wait until that one's released. So that is my review on Titan's Return Broadside. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you're new, please like and subscribe. And if you've been watching me, I will see you next time.